So what is AI? I'm going to just talk about, so AI, artificial intelligence, in my mind, and when I speak with other people, encompasses a lot of different type of technology. So I'm going to touch upon that here. So when we think of our robotics, so robotics is just thinking robots. So examples of that is, RPA, robotic process automation, an iRobot vacuum cleaner, if you ever had one of those, tends to learn the room as it vacuums, the assembly line robots and drones. Another system of AI is expert systems. That's where we talk about, it's like they're becoming that human expert or solving those complex problems by reasoning through bodies of knowledge. So they need data to learn how to do that. They're self-learning. A really big example, two big examples of that is Ross, the AI attorney, if you look that up. But then the other one in the medical field is Pathfinder. And what's interesting about expert systems is that they're only solving one specific problem, and but they need that data to continue to learn. And that Pathfinder, what's interesting is that it helps to diagnose lymph node diseases. Another is vision. This one's pretty self-explanatory when you think of like machine vision or the augmented reality. And then we have a planning. Planning is like complex strategies or actions. So think about dynamic planning, reinforcing learning. So this is where we think of unmanned vehicles, autonomous robots, and intelligent agents. Our next step is natural language processing. This enables computers to understand and interpret and manipulate human language. So that is usually the content extraction, email filters, smart assistants, predictive texting. Any of that is where the computer's understanding what's going on. And then we have speech. This is we probably have all used this today. So we have speech to text, text to speech, and voice commands. Just picking up your phone and talking into your phone. That is the speech recognition that we use. And then we have machine learning. So machine learning is anything, the process of building and training, process models. So think about regression, predictive and predictive algorithms. When you do your search engines on Google, those are using some type of machine learning or predictive analysis. So it's basically just having the algorithms and understanding or predicting what we're going to do, especially when you're doing those searches within Google. But one of the biggest things I'd like to point out here is that while there's different components of AI, there are all of these can be used together individually. So a big example of AI being used together would be when you're having those autonomous robots, right? Or that there's unmanned vehicles. They still have to, while they're planning, there's expert systems in there, but there's also the speech and NLP and machine learning all happening as well. So they all have to work very cohesively together.